Hey y'all, welcome to my get ready with me. I look kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. Um, my friend is DJing today and we're gonna go see her. So, that's what we're getting ready for. I think I'm gonna get my period because I've been super just like bipolar as fuck, bro. Sometimes I just don't know, you know? It's like I want to talk, but I don't even know what to talk about. I'm kind of just like tired. I turned 24 this year. What the fuck? Do I look 24? I feel like I'm starting to look like it now. I feel like I don't know if I was just in denial before or what, but I really feel like I didn't look my age a few months ago. Like I looked younger than what I was, but now that I'm getting older, it's just like, babe, you can't hide it. And I think like a part of me is a little sad that I'm getting older. I think it's because I felt like I didn't enjoy my youth. Or I don't know, I feel like I'm just like always unhappy with like my state. And I don't want to be like that anymore. I don't want to run away from anything anymore. Instead of being sad that I'm getting older, I want to be excited. And I am excited. There's so many opportunities that await me. I know I'm going to accomplish so much. I'm going to have so many monumental moments. I'm going to create so many beautiful memories. I'm going to experience amazing things, you know? Obviously, the good comes with the bad. Like, not everything is going to be sunshine and lollipops, but I believe for myself, I'm going to experience a lot of sunshine and lollipops. And I genuinely believe that for myself. Like, I really genuinely do. I know it may seem like I don't because of how my energy is depleted right now. But trust me, even though I'm like in my feelings, I am still optimistic about my future. And that's amazing. Okay, let's talk about what I read today in the Artist's Way. Today we read about filling the form. So basically, filling the form is kind of like going back to like you have to do things step by step. They mention a lot like it's like so easy for someone to be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then like they walk over to the edge and they want to just jump and do it, and like by doing that it's kind of like self-sabotaging because you're scared to jump, so you don't jump. And the whole time you didn't have to take that big leap. You could have like taken steps to get down there, you know? So it's like, imagine you're on a cliff and then you're at the edge of the cliff and you're supposed to be at the bottom of the cliff, and so you jump down to the cliff like that's what you want to do, but you're scared to jump because you don't want to die, so you don't do it and you just live on top of the cliff forever. Whole time you didn't know that you could just go down the cliff step by step instead of just jumping down. You know what I mean? Does that make sense or no? But basically, filling the form is kind of just like filling your own cup in a creative way. You know what I mean? Here, I'm gonna read some things so you can get what I mean. But I do need a mirror though. I'll read you the book right now, but we'll do that later. We're gonna like go off of memory right now. But yeah, so it talks about that a lot. Let me just grab the fucking book. It's literally behind me. Hold on. Give me 10. Give me a second 10. What do I mean by filling the form? I mean taking the next small step instead of skipping ahead to a large one for which you may not yet be prepared. Filling the form means that you write your daily pages, and that means you write the pages of the day. If you break a screenplay down into daily increments, that small smattering of writing can get done quickly and promptly before the dirty laundry, and it can carry you through the rest of your day guilt-free and less anxious. So by that, like what I just read, what I got from it is like, I mean, I kind of already explained it, but also like with the daily pages thing, like the daily pages, your morning pages, it's a part of this book. It's a part of like the journey. And me personally, I love doing the morning pages. I try to be as consistent as I can because you're supposed to be doing it every day. You're not supposed to miss a day. You're supposed to do it immediately when you wake up. And if you don't have enough time to do it immediately when you wake up, then you wake up a little bit earlier to do it. It's just like you're dedicated to it, right? And I personally have not been as dedicated as I would like to be, simply because I am lazy and self-sabotaging sometimes. But at least I can recognize that, and at least I have the willpower to get back up and do it, you know? But it's saying, like, with the pages thing, it's basically saying, like, you'll feel guilty not doing them. Like, me personally, I have felt guilty not doing them. I have gone, like, a week or a month without doing a morning page, and I think about my morning pages all the time. Like, all the time. Like, maybe I'll think about it once a day or multiple times throughout the day or multiple times throughout the week, but I for sure feel guilty for not doing the morning pages because I know that the morning pages are so beneficial to me. They're so beneficial because not only is it an outlet for me to just splurge my thoughts, but at times when I don't have anything to write about, I just look around and I think of something and I write. Like, it's just a creative thing to do. And I am an artist, and when I'm not locked in with the morning pages, I do feel guilty. I do dwell on it. I do think like, damn, I should do it, but I don't do it. And like that guilt that I carry is just not worth it. So it's kind of just saying like, take a baby step, like just do a little bit, just do it in the morning, just get it out the way. You know what I mean? So that's why I like where it says, and it can carry you through the rest of your day guilt-free and less anxious. Like, if I just do this fucking page, I feel good about myself. And if I don't do it, I feel like I'm not a good artist, or I feel like I'm not creating, or I feel like I'm doing a disservice to myself. So that's one thing. What else? I'm just reading things that I highlighted and stuff. As a rule of thumb, it is best to just admit that there's always one action you can take for your creative daily. So like, I like how it says it's best to just admit, because being honest with yourself, like genuinely honest with yourself, like having conversations with yourself and not running away from like your problems, and just being so straight up, like literally, if you're just honest with yourself and you just admit, if you're just vulnerable, then that's one step that'll make things easier. But then it says, there's always one action you can take for your creative daily. There's always at least one little thing you can do that's like cute and quirky and creative and whimsical that feeds your inner artist, you know? I mean, for me, to be honest, for me, it's reading and journaling. Like, as long as I read and I journal and I stretch, I feel good about myself. And that, I think, applies to my creative self, because I mean, like, I think that's good for my creative, because journaling allows me to release pent up thoughts, and reading allows me to like apply what I read to my thoughts. Like it's kind of like a guide. Like it allows me to get out of my head and think about things in a different way that may be better. And stretching is just really good overall for your body and stuff, but stretching just like is also like a form of releasing like pent up trauma and things like that. I also talk to myself on this camera a lot. Like a lot. And sometimes I feel like I'm saying a bunch of gibberish. Sometimes I repeat myself a million times. But that's okay. Like, this is like therapy to me. This is good for me. Like, this is another form of releasing. So, like, just find little things to do. What's like the worst thing that can happen? Literally nothing bad can happen from it. But yeah, this daily action commitment fills the form. So yes, honey, we're talking about filling your own cup. Your inner artist cup. And then basically it also says like it's really easy for you to overthink. For example, it gives overthinking examples. It'll say, I can't be a writer and stay in this marriage. I can't pursue my painting and stay at this dull job. I can't commit to acting and stay in Chicago or Seattle or Atlanta. And then it goes on to say, blocked creatives like to think they are looking at changing their whole life in one fell swoop. So like for me, I love creating. I love being in the energy of creating. I just love art, and I just love the whimsy of it all, and I just love, you know? I may have put too much concealer on. I got the lyrics wrong. Valerie. Why did I think she said Natalie for a second? It's because of Natalie and on. But, okay. I forgot what I was saying. But to go back to, like, this blocked way of thinking, like, I can't do this and do this. I can't do that and do this. I will be like, I can't be myself and be, like, liked by everybody. I can't go to Greece and stay in this relationship. Like, there's just so many things. Like, we are constantly putting ourselves in boxes because we think that this one move is going to alter our entire life. And it's just like, bro, just do it. Like, stop being scared. Just fucking do it. And everything else will work out in due time. Like, as long as you have your best interest in mind, as long as you love yourself and you are doing things that make you happy and you're not hurting anybody else, really, like, what's the worst that can happen? The trash can take itself out, honey. Anyways, I'm like not even doing my makeup. I'm just fucking talking, bro. And I put too much on. This is not good. Oh, you know what? I literally did my makeup wrong. I wasn't even supposed to do this yet. I was supposed to do my contour. It's fine. But yeah, let's see what else I can talk about. Creative people are dramatic, and we use negative drama to scare ourselves out of our creativity with this notion of wholesale and often destructive change. Fantasizing about pursuing our art full time, we fail to pursue it part time or at all. So it's just saying, like, when you're constantly fixated on fucking jumping that fucking cliff and you're too fucking scared, you're never gonna fucking do it. And so you're never even gonna take the first fucking step to get down the fucking cliff. So, like, bitch, why would you do that to yourself? You're self-sabotaging. Instead of clearing out the little room off the kitchen so that we will have a place to work on our pottery, we complain about needing a studio. A complaint that we ourselves cannot take seriously since we do not have any work to argue our case. So it's like, bruh, like, you want to work, you want to clean, you want to do this, but you don't have the space. And then you're like, ugh, I just need a bigger space to do my work. And then you never do your work. You're just constantly throwing excuses so you can fucking live in this fucking matrix ass fucking life. Bitch, like what? Don't make fun of my makeup right now. I'm getting a little irritated. But it's okay. Everything's gonna work out. My makeup is going to look beautiful by the time I'm done. That doesn't look that bad, does it? I know it looks like I have more on this side, but it's just the shadows and the lighting. It's basically the same fucking shit. Okay, let's keep going. We fail to see the many small creative changes that we can make at this very moment. This kind of look at the big picture thinking ignores the fact that a creative life is grounded on many, many small steps and very, very few large steps. So yes, honey, that's basically the entirety of what we're saying. We're just going to keep repeating the same thing so it clicks in your head. So we say it in a way where it clicks in your head. Okay? Small steps, baby. Take small steps. This kind of look... No, I already said that. No one is asking you to leap. That's just drama. And for the purposes of a creative recovery, drama belongs on the page or on the canvas or in the clay or in the acting class or in the act of creativity, however small. Honestly, that reminds me of like when people are like, bro, I got so fucking tan that my makeup doesn't fucking match. But that's what I like. Anyways, no, yeah, that basically reminds me of... It reminds me of, like, when you're upset, when you're depressed, when you're angry, whatever the case may be, whatever emotion you're feeling, instead of, like, having it bottled up inside, release it. Like, create. Because, like, for example, let me show you something. Real quick. There's been times where, like, I'm painting. Mind you, I'm not, like, I don't do painting often. But sometimes I like to paint. And I first created this one. I have no idea what I was going to do on it. And I was inspired by this girl that does, like, little figures like this that are very, very similar. But I did mine slightly different. I added emotions to mine. This is obviously, like, angry, irritable, and just, like... I'm like irritated. This one is confused and sad and just doesn't know how to feel. And they're kind of just like looking at each other all the time. I don't know. But at this time, this is exactly how I felt. And I enjoyed this painting so much. I was super proud of myself that like a year, 2, 3 years later, I did another version. And this one is kind of like the same as that one, but like a little bit mixed together, also added with depression. But yeah. And I'm actually working on another one, but I don't know when I'll finish that one. But yes, honey. Give me a second. Oh, Venus is calling me. I do have to hurry up and get ready because I'm running out of time. But basically, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was feeling some type of way, and instead of letting it stay within me, I created with it. And that, like, literally fed my inner artist. And right now that I pulled that out, I realized, like, wait, I'm actually, like, kind of cool. But yeah. I'll talk to you later, baddie. Well, let's say one last thing. Okay, honey, this is the last thing we're gonna say. Large changes occur in tiny increments. A great difference can be made over time. Yes! I love you. I never stop. I don't give a fuck. Do you see how fucking crazy I look right now? I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going. And I'm gonna look good at the end. I love you. Bye.